Jonathan Swift once stated that a wise person should have money in their hands but not in their hearts.
A study done by Cambridge in 2023 has stated that teaching life skills in schools can help students prepare for the real world by equipping them with the knowledge and tools they need to manage various aspects of their lives.
You just thought about personal finance, how to budget your money, how to save your money. You aren't actually given real money to actually practice with.
Objection, honorable member.
Declined. You aren't exactly given real money to practice with to see how it will actually work out in the long run.
Good afternoon to the chairperson, our esteemed panel of adjudicators, my fellow debaters, honored timekeeper, and the House at large. Your presence is acknowledged. I, as the first speaker, cover the roles of introducing the motion, defining the key terms, and defining the overall meaning of the motion. Furthermore, I have the roles of introducing my second and third speaker. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like for you to allow me to commence by introducing the motion. This House believes that life skills such as cooking and personal finance should be taught in school. Now, allow me to extract the key terms in the motion. Should. This is a word used to indicate what is right or what ought to be done. Taught. This is the past tense of teach, which is the act of giving information to a class. Life skills. This is a particular aspect of a person's existence that aids them in how they go about their day-to-day lives. And school is an institute that instills education, values, and integrity.
The motion that is being debated today is that life skills such as cooking and personal finance should be taught in schools. And my team and I strongly contrariwise this motion. To lay the first stone, let me start by defining the key words in the motion. Life skills. Life skills are skills that are necessary or desirable for full participation in one's everyday life. Cooking. Cooking is the process of preparing safe and edible food by combining different ingredients and applying heat if necessary. Last but not least, personal finance. What is personal finance? Personal finance is all financial decisions and activities of an individual or household, which simply includes insurance, budgeting, savings, and retirement planning. The overall motion means that schools should provide a curriculum that teaches students about personal finance and cooking. Listen with attention when I say this. Teaching life skills such as cooking and personal finance is a positive and necessary shift in education that can better prepare students for their future. As I've already stated, life skills affect our day-to-day lives. For example, personal finance. Now, ladies and gentlemen, take heed when I say this. Money touches everything. At about 18 years old, kids are thrown out into the world where each and every step they take is directly impacted by their financial knowledge. Research done by Quizlet Survey on the 6th September 2023 actually states that one-third of graduates believe that they do not acquire the financial knowledge or core life skills needed, objection, declined, needed to succeed, and 79%. Now listen, I'm saying 79. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a high number.
Dear parents, imagine having to pay for another child's education and not yours. By this, I want you to imagine after paying as someone who supports these children, not knowing that the child would not want to join in this curriculum. You are playing a part in your infant's education and they would not like to join cooking or personal finance. This is a way of wasting your hard-earned money and sweat for money. I would like to also highlight my point of extra work hours for teachers, even though they already get no pay. As elders, it is now not a secret that the hard-working educators of this nation are underpaid and underappreciated. These are people who shape
Objection,
the future
honorable
leaders.
member.
Decline. These are people who shape the future leaders of the world. They should be revered in their communities and even supplied in abundance of accolades. Some people disregard them as servants of the community. We need to comprehend that these are people aside from their employment. They are fathers, mothers, sisters, wives, and husbands.
Ladies and gentlemen, a study done by Cambridge in 2023 has stated that teaching life skills in schools can help students prepare for the real world by equipping them with the knowledge and tools they need to manage various aspects of their lives. Ladies and gentlemen, there are multiple types of life skills excluding the ones mentioned in the motion, such as communication, active listening, self-awareness, critical thinking, and multiple more. Ladies and gentlemen, in the world we live in nowadays, we all need to know life skills. And what better place than to learn them than at school, which is a place we go to every day. If a student knows and understands life skills such as active listening and critical thinking, once they complete schooling, they can put those skills to use if they want to become and if they want to ace an interview. But some students might want to become.
My fellow honorable member, you have stated that if you are running schools, then it's going to help children for future challenges. That is true, but then do we have to really put them in school? Some still are just about acquisition you get as a person. Things you learn just from observing. You don't have to have like a whole lesson or someone teaching you how to crack a name. Thank you.
Honorable member, your point is valid, and I would like to continue what I was stating.
The first point was about resourcing and funding. To come to think of it, we are going to need resources. Because we can't just work with these lessons just using a mug and jack theory just to be told what to do, without actually using pragmatism, actually doing what you're told. Because just saying something could just slip your mind within a second. But once you do something with your hands, it's going to stick in your mind forever. There's also a point from my team about extra work hours, which is very true. Because once we add life skills to the curriculum, it means that another lesson is going to have to be added for these to be taught. Because we can't just fit them through during the day because it might just also affect other lessons, which are already there. Training, one important point. Because we can't just put teachers there who don't know what they're going to be teaching, who don't know what to say to the students, and then expect them to give accurate information to the students. Because it's going to be like giving a blank paper to someone and then expecting them to gain information from it. That is not very wise. And then also, there is no real experience with money, ladies and gentlemen. You just thought about personal finance, how to budget your money, how to save your money. You aren't actually given real money to actually practice with.
Objection, honorable member.
Declined. You aren't exactly given real money to practice with to see how it will actually work out in the long run.
For the second motion, the third prize is awarded to Debo Walesin. The second prize is awarded to Elaine Gimet. And lastly, the first prize is awarded to Admas.